I get a little too crazy.
I think Jack could clean up your messes nicely.
That would be nice. Yeah, that would be. As you so willingly had to do yesterday.
No, it was good reps, good practice.
Here's a look at the men's doubles individual records.
Point.
With other partners, of course, and a heavy drive to start. Ignatowich and Duong on the board first.
Roddy and Sock are going to keep it light, but as soon as we start keeping track of points here, hopefully they get dialed in quickly. The net handled. Ooh, there he is.
Second serve. 1-0-2.
Well played at the kitchen. Great footwork from James Ignatowich. Always active with those tippy toes. He was looking for his match in men's doubles. Had a quieter year last year. Nice feathery touch. Jack Sock, full deception, inside out, out of the air, right at James Ignatowich, cross court.
0-2-1. Second serve.
Jack Sock trying to get involved. Can't believe he missed that one, per his dialogue to himself.
0-2-2.
Still shaking his head.
Line out.
You got to warm that up before you get to championship court, right?
2-0-1.
These guys are settling in. Part of the process.
Football, right foot.
Oh no, football called on,
Holy smokes.
I believe, Eric Roddy.
That cross-court dink that he did post-foot fault, though. He made that shot while making eye contact with the referee.
Oh, it was on Jack.
Yeah, it was on Jack.
3-0-1.
Oh,
Ooh,
yeah.
that's nice.
Nice.
Second serve.
All the reward there.
3-0-2. Line out. Zero, 3-1.
Unique serve there from Roddy.
Oh, that was almost hammered back down at the feet of Eric Roddy, but he gets away with one.
Yeah.
Helps his team open up the scoring. Another look. Wow. Right back at you, cross court. Jack Sock, a little tattoo to the chest. Just start your Saturday morning.
1-3-2.
Oh, just back
Point.
on the ATP for QD.
That's a good cross-court dink from Roddy to force that ATP.
2-3-2. Side out.
Putting a lot of chips on the third shot.
Three, two, one. Second serve.
Tough miss from Q on the baseline.
3-2-2. Side out.
It's a fun match we have here. We have you know, all fronts being fought here. You know, the kitchen game, the driving game, the power game, the hands battle game. So having to show up on all fronts in this nice little match we have here at the Proton Tucson Open.
Ooh,
Second serve.
nice reset from Sock. Thought he had the follow-up chance. Cooked it long. Second serve.
2-3-2.
Drive and crash. There it is for Jack Sock, who welcomes the opportunity to tie it at 3.
Yeah, heard a little C from Roddy there. It's a good sign as far
3-3-2.
as team morale is concerned.
Heavy drive again from Sock. Got the pop-up opportunity. Biffed it into the net.
Yeah, I feel like if he clears the net there, even if they get it back, him and Roddy are going to be in such good
3-3-1.
position.
Bumper cars in the middle. Eric Roddy apologizing to Jack Sock.
The 3 great times for communication. Before the point, during the point, and after the point. Got to have those conversations.
I'd have to think Jack Sock's winning the size battle on that one if they were to collide.
Side out.
Great spot for Jack Sock. Q is looking up to the crowd, trying to gain some answers from Duke, who's at his wing, as always, his father.
Three, 3-1.
Nice. Eric Roddy takes control and the 1-point lead with it.
4-3-1. Second serve.
Roddy can't keep the body weight that he needed to get that ball back over.
Side out.
A little bit of the same there for the side out. A little court check as well.
3-4-1. Point. Four, 4-1. Point.
1-point lead back to Ignatowich, and Duong applying the pressure first.
Yeah, nice and grindy.
5-4-1.
There it is.
Second serve.
Drops good, smidge of advancement, kind of forces that volley. Huge opportunity for Eric Roddy, provided by the placement from Jack Sock.
Yeah, a couple of times he's earned that pop-up, same spot.
Ooh, there's that nasty drive. Good handle by Roddy. Takes a shot of his own.
Side out.
Little phantom ball through the middle. The old changeup.
4-5-1.
Back to it.
Ooh,
Second serve.
call was deep. Eric Roddy assuring Jack he thought he saw it out too. It's a great
4-5-2.
dodge by Duong too to get out of the way.
It's a dynamic shot from Jack Sock from the transition zone there.
Ooh, great counter attack from James Ignatowich, burning Jack Sock to his backhand side.
Yeah, for better or for worse, Jack Sock is missing 0 opportunities to apply pressure.
Yeah.
5-4-1.
James Ignatowich to serve.
He can drive and crash his own just as well.
Yeah, there's certain teams, you know, if you're serving and you have to do the third, those teams, they have to survive that third because it's a tough shot for them. Whereas James and QD, they force their opponents to survive their third. Can you handle our shots?
Second serve. Six, 4-2.
Duong hits up on that first one, and it's dead in the water after that. Let's see what they do with it here. Handcuffs himself.
Eric Roddy's been really sturdy on his side of the court.
Yeah.
Duong and Ignatowich avoiding Jack Sock, and Roddy's handling his own.
Yeah, it's important during warm-up, especially when you know your matchup, to be out there, be at the kitchen line, have someone not only rifle some balls at you to get your hands ready for that type of pace and that ball path. Oh, nice extension from Q.
Second serve.
Wow.
Lightning.
QD welcomes himself to the stage. Another look.
4-6-2.
Boom.
Down and down. Left to right.
Yeah, forehand into the backhand. Love it. Clutch. Eric Roddy. That's it. You play the game and you live for those clutch moments, those match-winning moments like that to get you up and just enough to cross that finish line first.
Side out.
His third for the side-out chance. Ignatowich and Duong back at it.
It's exciting. What are they going to do with the third? Drops the 7th into the dink rally here.
Oh,
But no dinking for these four.
Second serve.
They can dink, Michelle. They just don't want to.
6-5-2.
eating it up is Jack Sock. Dishing it twice at the feet of Ignatowich.
And that point there is the exact reason why, you know, we say the fourth is becoming
5-6-1.
one of, if not the most important shot in pickleball, as people are getting better at that third shot drive. You have to have a good fourth to shut it down. Missed.
Point. You cannot feel
What's the key to a good fourth, whether that's a decision or in your mind?
So
6-6-1.
ready stance. Keep you in suspense for the other two.
Wow. Oh, and a finger wag as Ignatowich goes to the left hip of Ignatowich.
Don't play that
Or excuse me,
mid-range.
Sock.
Don't play that mid-range game with me.
7-6-1. Second serve.
Oh, greatness lies in the next one. Not good.
7-6-2.
Sure.
Wow.
Side out.
James is on the same page. Any opportunity for pressure, he's going to pull that trigger. He's going to tight game here in game one. Ooh, we all saw that opportunity. Guangdong is going to pull the trigger, and he is going to earn the point. That wide ball opens up that hole in the middle, puts it to the hip of Roddy. No shot for the Jack Sock forehand. It's good decision making. Decision making, execution.
7-7-2.
Those are the pieces to the puzzle.
Point. Eight, 7-2. Point.
Oh, missed return for the 9. 2 away as the solid Guangdong James Ignatowich stay persistent.
9-7-2.
Donald Young and Travis Rettenmeyer in the crowd.
Scouting out their competition.
Side out.
It's a strong team, that Rettenmeyer Donald Young combo. They've bonded well. That's good team chemistry and
7-9-1.
learning from each other as they go.
They advance to the round of 16 over Chuck Taylor and Daniel De La Rosa.
Second serve. Seven, 9-2.
Wow.
Side out.
So much power on the wrist of James Ignatowich. Gets his paddle the ball so quickly.
9-7-1.
Lovely.
Whoa, what a setup from Ignatowich.
Game point.
Down the line and toe-to-toe with Jack Sock.
This will be a tough game 1 to give up for the Sock Roddy side of the court. Ignatowich. Guangdong looking to put it in the books.
Game point.
Oh,
Second
life.
serve.
And into the
Game
net
point.
it goes. Game point number 2.
Ignatowich,
10-7-2.
classic, laughs it off. Sock is not done yet.
Ooh, fumbled it
Side
out of
out.
the air. Eric Roddy testing the backhand of Q.
Yeah, great execution there, too. I mean, that ball path really led to no opportunity for Guang to capitalize. Bold play,
7-10-1.
defending game point.
Interesting. Ignatowich threw out the switch option, and Q said no. Opted for Ignatowich to stay on the left.
Second serve.
It's always nice to give a new look.
Curious to know your alignment opinion, too, on this combination of
7-10-2.
Ignatowich and QD, who both like the left. Heavy drive from Jack Sock.
I tell you what. Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle.
Now, saying Ignatowich telling himself to calm down.
Yeah,
8-10-2.
I would say, one attack from Eric Roddy, successful on Guangdong, doesn't constitute switching sides of the court. Here we go. I do think it is a fresh look for him, though, given what's occurring here.
Oh, Jack Sock motivated to bury that one on James Ignatowich.
And that's the treacherous part about switching it up late in the game, because you're giving your opponents a different look, but you're also giving your team a different look. Kwong was doing a very good job of
9-10-2.
avoiding the Jack Sock forehand. New look for Ignatowich, and he finds himself in the trenches on the Jack Sock forehand there. ATP. He gets it.
Wow, Eric Roddy having a moment on center court. Another look.
He sees
The
it
setup.
real early, repositions, hunts it down.
10-10-2.
Kwong is not there for it. The second clutch play of the game.
And Kwong Duong goes right back down the line on Roddy's hit.
At least his second. He's done many great things this game. That Eric Roddy.
10-10-1.
What a pull from Eric
Second
Roddy.
serve.
Yeah, and that's an initiate. That's a setup. That is not a winner attempt. And, if you win the point on the setup, great. It's a winner in the books. But that was a setup.
10-10-2.
Jack Sock following it all the way and gets the punctuation. Ooh, nice reach.
Side out.
Avoids getting hit with the ball,
Yeah,
right?
I was going to say, the midpoint panic when it saw it might be.
You don't need that ball landing on your shoulder.
Ask Julian Arnold about that.
10-10-1.
Sun can be brutal on that side, though.
What's better, Q's forehand or his backhand?
That's a great question.
We'd love to hear what your guys' thoughts are. Send them to, what's your mailing address, Michelle?
Mailing address?
Yeah, so they can send their votes in.
10-10-2.
Well, hit us up on our Instagrams. We want to know what you think about the Guangdong forehand and the backhand.
10-10-2.
I don't need any stalkers nowadays, Rob. Thank you.
No, you do not. Any more That's going to land in.
Oh, nice. Feathery hands from Eric Roddy. Lofts it inside the baseline in a last-minute deflection situation. Look at it again. Kwong got out of the way, thinking it was going deep. Jack Sock and Eric Roddy rally for a game point.
James calls for the switch.
Ooh, heavy drive coming James's way. Denied by the net. Save a game point now, attempting to tie it. What a ball.
Oh,
Jack Sock.
Second serve.
My goodness.
Smile on his face. That's why you love the great game of pickleball. It's shots like this,
10,
setups
11,
like
2.
this. Boom.
Man, that's one of the quickest players on the court, too, in QD.
Keep you coming back. Dishes it out. ATP of his own. No.
Side out.
Eyes
Game
straight
point.
to the Duke after
Timeout
that miss.
servers. 11-10-1.
Timeout servers. So Eric Roddy and Jack Sock allowing Ignatowich and Duong to talk through their struggles. So far, so good for Ben Johns and Hayden Patriquin. Taking out their opponents to advance to the round of 16. They will meet Roscoe Bellamy and Marshall Brown. Up next.
That's a good team. Caden Nemeth, one of those players that's taken the Johns brothers to the limit. Shouldn't be talking during a match point situation. We got a challenge.
I think
look at
I'd
that.
be 100% sure looking on that ball and saying it's in.
There's been humans who are 100% sure that have been wrong before, and
That's a good point.
you're
That's a
allowed
good
to be
point.
100% sure that that ball's in based on that visual.
Oh! And now here could be a little bit of mind game, trickery. Jack Sock thinking that this game should be his. He's fired up and misses a sitter. All right, Ignatowich and Duong still alive with a chance to tie it.
It's a different vibe for sure. There it is. There's the cues. The smile on the face of Jack Sock there's just to elude you away from how
10-11-2.
pissed off he is about that call.
For lack of a better term.
Roddy, clutch again.
Game point.
And a roar from Roddy.
Time to get it done.
11-10-1.
Ooh, feisty, come on, at the end of that one, Jack Sock gets his ultimate say. 12-10, the finish.
Yeah, and for me, Michelle, those 2 points were very exciting because we just saw a mode from Jack Sock that we have not seen in the game of pickleball yet. A Jack Sock who cares.
That's a
and
great point.
It is awesome.
12, Utah against Team Australia. It's action you can only catch on the app. Game 2, meanwhile, underway over on center courts on the left side of your screen, where a very fired-up Jack Sock is currently present alongside Eric Roddy. New partnership for these two. Both reside in North Carolina. Cannon gone wild for James Ignatowich. And if you're just joining us, Sock and Roddy felt they got hooked at game point a moment ago at the call of James Ignatowich. And now Jack Sock is going off on his side.
2-0-1. Point.
Oh, dropping a come on at the disposal of
3-0-1.
Q's miss. Another drive down the line on QD. Jack Sock and Eric Roddy gobbling up some indecision with the new partnership of QD and James Ignatowich.
4-0-1.
Wow, and he found the corner on the backhand side. Ignatowich shrugging his shoulders in disappointment.
Timeout receivers, 5-0-1.
Timeout called there, too.
I mean, I think it would be a safe bet to make the statement Jack Sock will get a gold in the year 2025. And you don't say stuff like that lightly. ATP, you know it.
Surprise, surprise.
Point.
Eric Roddy blasts one right to the...
So that's a point in case,
Yeah.
excuse me, case in point of why,
6-0-1.
you know, it's okay to give your opponents that ATP when you have a partner that's there to defend it. Oh, the inside-out cross-court. No ATP option for Ignatowich.
Oh, my. Such a heavy angle. How many times has Jack Sock succeeded with that inside-out ball?
Yeah.
Corner
7-0-1.
of the kitchen.
And working together, Sock and Roddy are firing on all cylinders. When he defended, that's going to be on court. Great ball from Roddy to get him back in it. Follow-up from Jack. The poke into the checkmate. It's beautiful pickleball, folks. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, Eric Roddy was the variable here. We were looking to see how he'd
8-0-1.
perform at Jack Sock's side, and so far, so good for Eric Roddy.
Today, he is the Pro XR factor here on Championship Court.
Second serve.
Going for it, Michelle.
I like it.
Going for it.
8
8-0-2.
unanswered points in game 2.
Oh, yeah. Check out that serve. You know it.
Miscue in the middle, and Ignatowich and Duong are crumbling.
Sock showing Kwong and James what true power looks like. Not too shabby. Slams the brakes before that
9-0-2.
kitchen line as a true pickleballer would. And that's just fine, right? Playing the percentages. His paddle has been there on every single attack James has sent his way. You say play the percentages, right? You miss one. You can't say to yourself, oh, I can't do that anymore,
0-9-1.
right?
Yeah.
If you're winning 2 out of 3, you know?
Point.
If you're winning 4 out of 7, anytime you're above that, you know, that 50% range, you
1-9-1.
are in the clear. Another handle from Roddy. Cleans up his mess. Jack Sock's turn to attack. Hands it off to Roddy with ease. Wow. These guys are amped up. Roddy is just stoked on proving to himself what he's capable of here.
1-9-2.
Yes.
Wow.
Side out.
I mean, ridiculous angle from Jack Sock and a quick side out.
It's like a student who
9-1-1.
studied for an exam and is excited to take the test.
That's a great way to put it.
Look at these two.
Oh, Ignatowich hanging in for one more. How did he miss it?
Too much fun.
Oh, you
Too
pulled it
much fun. Shame on you, Jack Sock.
Second serve.
Dane Gingrich would say in the budget here at
9-1-2.
9-1. What an electric game 2.
Side out.
Empty trip for Roddy and Sock for now. Ignatowich and Duong
1-9-1.
playing for pride at this point, if nothing else.
Yeah, we've seen crazier things, right?
Second serve.
Maybe. I'll tell you. Kwong Dong and James Ignatowich came back and took this game 2. That would be one of the craziest things
1-9-2.
I've seen in
From
pickleball.
down 9-0. Oh my, filthy.
Side out.
Jack Sock, who are you?
And let's take a look at this flick here.
9-1-1.
Boom. Just super quick swing speed, minimal distance on that swing, and that piece of
Second serve.
equipment that he has in that hand. I think it's a 0-0-2. That Invicta, it's thin. We can ask him about it. Reach out to Jack.
9-1-2.
But going from that 0-0-8 to back to your favorite piece of equipment,
Yeah.
it's a nice feeling. He's dialed in.
That's a good point.
1-9-1.
Held scoreless again.
Can't afford too many more of those, I would think.
Got to keep that anger from the end of game 1.
What a ball from Eric Roddy, outer edge of Duong's paddle. He was late to it because he couldn't see it.
Yeah, don't mind if he does. You know, Eric Roddy,
192.
don't overestimate him. There's a strong potential that Eric Roddy's been playing the game 3 times as long as Kwang Dong. So, you know, just the knowledge of the game is very there.
292. Side out.
That was the right decision, though, too. He didn't even
It's on the Alhunis.
Oh, nice. Standard drop into neutral. That's a great way to come off the timeout.
Oh, wow, and then he opens up the finish down the middle. Pulls Ignatowich down the line, spreads the field, gobbles up the opening.
It's a 1-2 combo. Jab into checkmate. Perfect play.
10-2.
Match
10-1.
point for Sock and Roddy.
Second serve. Match point.
Match point number 2.
Ten two two.
Playing the game here. Little force from Roddy. Cleaned up by Jack, but not enough.
Side out.
Jack almost brought it back to full neutral, but then he saw an opportunity of his own. James able to get that ball back down. Huge. Again, the same combo. Playing off the paddle of James Ignatowich.
Yeah, where's James struggling with it? Is it just the location of where Jack's attacking?
It's a couple things. It's a great location from Jack on that backhand. It's also the location of James. He's about 2 feet off the kitchen line. Lob attempt.
Oh, it's back. So what would you suggest? You're looking at James closer to the kitchen, and what else to avoid that vulnerability with Sock down the line?
Yeah, it's tough. I mean, you could even peel it back a page earlier and not be giving Jack that ball to attack off the bounce. Yeah, giving him that quote-unquote dead dink, if you will, giving him that opportunity. So that's the previous ball. But what James can do is get on that kitchen line more, get his paddle more out in front, just to close space and distance and get his paddle on that ball. Easier said than done.
There's some speculation on that call.
Look, yeah.
Ooh, it's a lot closer than I thought.
Yeah, well, when in doubt, it's in. So based on that one, I'm calling it in.
So you think that Sock and Roddy should have gotten the side out?
Match point.
On that lob?
Yeah, I mean, based on what I saw, I was unsure, so I would go with in.
10-3-1.
You know, that's
The
just,
call was out.
yeah, so good times. Oh, he's doing it.
Oh!
He's doing it.
Eric Roddy sacrificed the body for match point and
go.
match secured. First time partnership, first time win. Off to the round of 16. The boys go.
We've seen that before. We'll see it again. Eric Roddy getting dirty to get it done. Very
Another
clutch.
look at match point. Eric Roddy tumbles into the kitchen. That is dedication. Look at him go. We will chat with Jack Sock and Eric Roddy after this short commercial break to discuss the acrobatics we just saw. Back at the Proton Tucson Open, where we just saw the scrappiest end to a match of all time. Eric Roddy goes scrambling into the kitchen. Down he goes to save the match for his team. It was an epic battle, as we expected. And Jack Sock and Eric Roddy join us now to talk about the big win. Eric, starting with you, let's go to that first and last point of the match, I guess, where you took a tumble. A heads-up play, really, to get out of the way to avoid getting tagged. What did you see in that final moment, or what were you thinking?
I was thinking enough is enough. We got to get off this court. So I said, I'll put the body on the line. If you look at my knees, they're pretty banged up from a history of being slow and diving. So I just had to make it. Yeah, I had to make it happen. So yeah.
Oh, knees are banged up. Yeah.
Rob Cassidy has Band-Aids for you if you need them.
I can't relate, Eric. I can't relate.
Yeah, appreciate it, Rob.
Jack Sock, it's a smidge of a different game. Oh. Smidge of a different game here, this pickleball versus tennis. You guys were able to reach a mode out there that was electric, just showing us what this team is capable of. But I'm going to keep it light. I want to ask you, what have you enjoyed about the competition aspects or the strategy aspects of pickleball most?
I love the chess match part of it. I also love going out and battling and competing with some of my best friends. Obviously, we had Mr. Dr. Michael Schick for all of last year. He's leaving us and he's going back to med school. So with another one of the homies right here, and we're going to battle this year. And I think the energy is electric. We kind of bounce off each other well. I think our games complement each other well. And I think we play smart pickleball, and we try to kind of bring it all, and I think we showed it today. Hopefully that's kind of the start of something new.
Pipeline.
Well, going off of that sentiment, Eric, Jack could have picked anyone in the field with Colin Schick entering back to medical school. What does it mean to you to have that loyalty in Jack as a partner?
Yeah, no, awesome to have him believe in me. Give me a chance to be on the right here, and I've always been a right side player. So hope I can keep building, and grateful to be battling with somebody I love. So that's part of the sport, and that's part of what makes it fun.
So cute. Love it. Well, save the bromance for later, guys. We'll see you back on center court hopefully very soon. Great debut to the partnership, and we will see you later on down the stretch. Coming up for us, it's a break.